How's it going, everybody? Another round of some converting videos. So today we're going to talk about measuring up volume or capacity. And here in the US, we use the standard one, and it's a lot of steps. We have things that are like ounces. So inside of 1 can of pop, there are 12 ounces. Another type of measurement that we have are cups. This is equivalent to a cup. There's another one, which is pints, which is like a milk bottle at school. There are quarts, which are like pretty big bottles. And the largest one we have, that's a gallon right here. So we're going to take a look at how we can convert some of these measurements over from the smallest ones of ounces up to the big guys here at a gallon. All right, let's take a look at some other stuff. Let's go ahead and do some converting here, and we're going to convert some customary units of capacity or of volume. And so I know that the smallest ones are ounces, and then it goes to cups, and then it goes to pints, and then it goes to quarts, and then finally the biggest customary unit of volume or of capacity is for gallons. So I'm going to look at this first problem over here where it says that 3 cups equals how many ounces? In this case, I'm going to go over and I'll look at my chart and I can see that 1 cup equals 8 ounces. So on a problem like this, I am going to multiply. In this case, I'm going to multiply 3 cups times 8 ounces, and that's going to equal 24 ounces. So 3 cups equals 24 ounces. Now when I jump to this next problem, it's going to bring up the idea of some pints. Pints are going to be a little bit bigger than cups. So in this case, it says 4 pints equals how many cups? Again, I'll look at my problem or my chart and I can see that 1 pint equals 2 cups. So I'll again do my multiplication. I'm going to do 4 pints times 2 cups, that equals 8 cups. So I know that 4 pints times 2 cups, that equals 8 cups. Now we're going to jump into this next problem where we're going to be looking at quarts, and we're going to be changing 6 quarts over to how many pints? So in order to change quarts into pints, I look at this third row on my customary units of measurement, of capacity chart, and it looks like I'm going to be multiplying again. So in this case, though, I'm going to take 6 quarts times 2 pints, and 6 times 2 equals 12. So 6 quarts times 2 pints equals 12 pints total. Now finally, we head to this last one where we're going to convert 3 gallons and we're going to convert that into quarts. So I look at my chart, I can see 1 gallon equals 4 quarts. So I will do another round of multiplication. In this case, I am going to take 3 gallons times 4 quarts, and I know that equals 12 quarts. So 3 gallons equals 12 quarts. Now the way I always remember how many quarts are in a gallon is because there are 4 quarters in a dollar. There are 4 quarts in a gallon. So when I look at this, I have always been moving from the left side of my chart. I was moving it to the right side. I knew how many cups or how many pints or how many quarts or how many gallons I had, and I was trying to figure out how many I didn't know. So when I do that, I end up having to multiply. So to do cups to ounces, multiply. To do pints to cups, I'm going to multiply. To do quarts to pints, I'm going to multiply. And to do gallons to quarts, I'm also going to multiply. I am moving left to right. That means multiply. So for this next round, we are going to go and convert from smaller units of measurement up to larger ones. So I know that ounces were the smallest, so it goes up to cups, and then to pints, and then to quarts, and then to gallons. Gallons are the largest. So in this case, I've got 24 ounces, and I want to change that over to cups. I look at my chart over on the left, and I can see that 1 cup is equal to 8 ounces. So let's do the conversion. I know this time I'm going to end up doing some division. So in this case, it's 24 ounces divided by 8 ounces in a cup. That equals 3. So I know that 24 ounces is really equal to 3 cups. Now let's take a look at my next problem. In this case, I want to change from cups to pints. So I look over here, I can see that I have my cups and pints on the chart, and I'm going to make that conversion happen. In order to do that, I'm going to divide. I'm going to go from 12 cups, and I'm going to divide it by 2 cups, and that equals 6 pints. So I know that 12 cups is really equal to 6 pints. Now we jump to my next round, and in this case, I'm converting 13 pints up to quarts. Quarts are fairly large. I can see that 1 quart is equal to 2 pints, and in this case, I am going to have a little bit of a challenge because I am going to end up getting a remainder in there. So with this, I need to do 13 pints, and I am going to divide that by 2, which means that's going to equal pint. There we go. And that's going to equal 6 remainder 1. What that really means is that I have 6 quarts with 1 pint left over. That just is going to be a little bit of a mix. Now we take a look at this last problem here. And with this last one, I am going to be converting 14 quarts over to gallons. And I'm going to re-highlight that one. In order to do that, I go back and I look at my chart again, and I know that 1 gallon is equal to 4 quarts. So to do this, I'm going to do 14 quarts divided by 4 quarts in a gallon, and again, I'm going to get a remainder. I am going to get 3 remainder 2. What that really means is that this is equal to 3 gallons with 2 leftover quarts. So when I look at this one, I have moved over from the right side of my chart, and I was moving all of those over to the left side. Those were the unknown ones. So in this case, I was moving from right to left, and that means that I need to divide in order to solve that. I hope this helps you out when you are doing your conversions on your own.